Hey guys, welcome back to House Flipper 2. We're going to be working on the kitchen in our family home today, as well as the dining room. Depending on how much time we have left, we might do some small details kind of in and around the space. I need some like shelves and stuff out here to keep all my materials and such on. But we're going to get started with this kitchen area. And I think the first thing we probably want to get is probably the fridge, since it's going to be kind of the biggest piece. I think we're going to have possibly a bar right here. And then I was thinking a dining room table, but I might just scrap the dining room table and just do bar stools. We'll have to see. But let's go ahead. Let's get a corner cabinet and figure out what kind of style we want to go in here. It is kind of white, so I think I want to go with like a natural wood tone, possibly. I just don't know how it's going to clash with this kind of redwood. So we might have to play around with that. I could possibly go with a gray as well, or a ebony. I just feel like, yeah, maybe the ebony would work actually. Yeah, let's maybe start with that. So let's go house cabinets. Let's just do all cabinets for right now. Keep in mind, we are going for kind of a classic look here. That looks more like a bathroom linen closet, but I don't think I'm gonna go with that. That's too modern. Not bad. We could put a tall oven kind of over there, but then I'd have to figure out where the hot plate's gonna go for the stove. That might be an option. Got a few different sink options. Ah, these. There we go. This is kind of what I'm looking for. So let's start. Let's actually start with the corner cabinet. I just want to make sure there's not a better style that goes along with this. That's not bad. No, I think I like the other style better. I like the little arches. Seems more old-timey to me. So I think I want to start with just a regular Lazy Susan in the corner. Let's go with kind of a darker countertop. I don't think I'm going to do rounded edges. I'm just going to do square edges. Well, you know what? Let's try rounded edges just to see. Doesn't matter what side it opens. As far as handles go, I think we're going with like a circular knob. Kind of going for that more classical look. You know what? Let's do these pulls. Yeah, let's do that. And then as far as color goes, I was thinking an ebony at first. A green marble might be good for the countertops. Now keep in mind, we can change these colors. On some of these anyways. Custom colors, yeah. Here we go. So let's check out the custom color marbles. I kind of like this style or that style. I think maybe this guy. Then can we do like a dark green? That's too dark. Let's go over 1. Almost got a teal hue. I don't think I like that. And then we'll put the ebony wood on the counters, or on the top, sorry. Handles, of course, we've been doing brushed aluminum in this house, I believe. Alright, so let's start with that. And then we need a sink. And click on crane. Probably a medium-sized sink. I don't think the big sink's gonna work. Yeah, that's almost perfect. And then what's the narrowest cabinet we have? Maybe this guy? Will that fit there? Yes, it will. And we can go back and copy the style after we get the layout done. So now we got to think about our fridge. The original kitchen had the fridge right here. So then maybe actually what I'll do is a galley style kitchen instead of an L kitchen. I do want to copy this style though and paste it to all these other ones, so I can just copy and paste to all the other cabinet designs. And I guess I could always change this fridge to be slightly smaller. That might be the best option now I'm thinking about it. I think we're going to go with stainless steel appliances. Right side door. Brushed aluminum. Details, brushed aluminum. Interior, just white. Aw, man. Snap. There we go. And then, okay, so I think that'll work. And then we can actually change the sink out to be slightly bigger. I think it's the next one. Yeah, there we go. Sink. I think we want to go with stainless steel on that as well. And yep, look at that. Fit right there. And actually, we have some space to spare. I'm going to go ahead and center it, and I'm just going to move this fridge slightly off the wall. I don't want to block, like, I don't want to come out past the window, so never mind. We're just going to put the fridge right up against the wall again. And then will this fit here? I think it's too big now. It is too big now. Okay. I figured it might be, but that's fine. This is kind of a small kitchen anyways. I'm almost tempted to get rid of this window. Actually do a U-shaped kitchen. Because then I could probably put the fridge right here. Go around. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And then we could always, like, move that window somewhere else in the future. Does mean I'm going to have to patch that later. That's fine, though. We can go ahead and do that. I mean, this is a pretty big house, so you'd want a decent-sized kitchen. Because, I mean, if you think about it, this is a, what, 3-bedroom? 2-bath? Yeah. That's a lot of people in a house. You want to have storage for dishes and cups and such. And then what I'm going to do is actually move this fridge, like I said, over here. I'll paint that later. We can go to the crane cabinetry. We're going to do the L shape. Nope. And we're going to start L there. Then we can go and put the sink in here. Since that door opens up, I am actually fine with the light switch going on that side of the door. And then the narrowest cabinet we have, which I still think is that guy. Sometimes if you put the fridge in last, you can, like, get away with a slightly bigger cabinet. Yeah, see? Move the fridge, and then I was able to put that cabinet in there. Alright, and then let's get another L. Actually, we will change this one to have the, honestly, I might slide this out farther, and yeah, forgo the table as like I was suggesting before. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And let's get some bar cabinets. Start with this one, I think. Do 2 of those. We still have good walking space. It's not in front of the door, which I like. I do need to slide that over just a little bit more. Nice, and now we need to copy this style to everything. We need to change the style of just this part to add the kind of bar tops. And then I think I can just copy this style and put it on all of those. Oh, I didn't realize it would do that. Now, does that go out the exterior? Let's go check. If it doesn't, it clips through. That's unfortunate. That is super unfortunate. Can I, is there a option to just do like one side? Doesn't look like it. Man, okay. That's not the greatest, but can't really do much about it. We could always, like, put something, like, up against this wall. I could move these, like, rose bushes over to kind of cover it up. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. All right. Now, let's do our uppers. And we also need to get the white paint to do the rest of this. Now we need the corner uppers. So let's go ahead and grab those next. Now, I think with these uppers, we're not going to do the L's. We're going to do the triangle cabinet. So these guys. Oh, that's because that's a base. I was like, that's weird. It's not working. That is the base cabinet, so of course it's not working. Yeah, I don't think we're going to take this around the corner. We're just going to dead end it about up against that beam. And honestly, I might... Well, I'm going to say I might move that beam over, but then we are kind of getting in the way of all this stuff. One thing I do wish they had was, like, dual switches, so you didn't have to have, like, 2 switches like this next to each other. But it's, like, 1 switch. That would be a nice update. Okay. I'm hoping this will fit in here. Yeah, that looks like it's perfect. And then we gotta get the one for above the fridge. It's gonna be a slightly smaller cabinet, so we'll use that guy. And then I would like to do that over the sink as well. Maybe put a light underneath that. You know what we could do? Oh, we need a stove. Hold on. We can actually change this. Let's grab our stove top. We want the slightly... I can't tell if it's actually bigger, if it just looks bigger because of the stove being so much bigger. But yeah, let's go ahead. That in here next. And what I might do is do another, like, narrow cabinet here instead. And then this would be slid out farther. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Again, the narrowest cabinet we have, I think, is this tall one right here. I guess we could do these 2 drawers. Same size, I'm pretty sure. And we just want to make sure this doesn't seem too cramped. And I think we're good. And we're going to dead end those cabinets right up against this, I believe. So let's grab... Let's try this cabinet first. Goes a little beyond what I'm trying to do, so let's go down a cabinet size. Nope, that's the same size, just 1 door. Alright, here we go. This one's slightly smaller. Nice. Okay, I think I like that. And then I'm just curious. So this is a lower. They have an upper. Oh, it's to go. Okay, never mind. Need a little inductor. I don't like how wide that is, but I think this one is too wide. See, like, yeah, I don't like that. I guess we could go with maybe this guy. Then we need a vent. Or a hood. I think they're called something else in this game. Let me get some coffee real quick. Alright, I think we're gonna go with this guy. I have to put it on a wall? Looks like I do have to put it on a wall. Wonder if we could, like, build a wall and then take it down. Well, let me see what happens if I do that. It'll probably fall down, huh? We might be able to make one out of the, like, stuff they've got in the game, though. I just want to see. So, of course, I'm not going to leave this here because this isn't technically where it'd go. But I do want to see. Now, if I take this down, it doesn't fall. Look at that. But, I don't know. That back looks pretty bad. If I go here and I go to installations, there's all these, like, vents stuff. Don't really like any of those, so we're just gonna leave it alone. We're not even gonna put a vent in. Kinda unfortunate. You need to add some island vents. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright. You know what? I don't mind the lighter cabinets up here, if I'm being honest. I think I might leave them. Okay, so let's do some... my favorite type of lighting. And actually, I don't know if I showed y'all this in the last episode. They have LED light strips. You can actually change them. So I'm going to knock the brightness down to, like, I don't know, 40%. And you can actually change it to, like, RGB. And pick the colors and all. And what I like to do, let's see if I can get up here. Oh, come on now. There we go. Made it. Yep, put it right there on the cabinets themselves. And you can extend it. Now, right now, there is kind of a visual glitch that, like, causes it to kind of go through the wall. But it's not going to matter because not really going to see it. Oop. Oh, come on now. Nice. May have gone a little far. Now, there we go. So now what we can do... Come on now. There we go. Is lighter cabinetry above it. So nice. Alright, so... Now we need some hanging pendulums. We need some bar stools. And then, yeah, honestly, we're not going to have time to really do any of the other details around the house. But, real quick, let me get these last few things in the form of a time lapse. And then, I'll bring you guys right back. Oh man, hey guys, so guess what? For some reason OBS muted, and I don't understand why. When I was like showing all this off. So I'm gonna do it again. There's probably, you're not gonna see what I showed off anyways, because I'm gonna cut it. But yeah, so in the kitchen, we've got these kind of hanging lights. Got a nice little burner. I added a bunch of like kitchen gadgets kind of around different areas. Trash can hidden under the sink. A couple of like spices and cabinets filled with other stuff. It's a little laggy for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Got our canned goods. So if you don't know me, I actually love to cook. I've got a ton of different like kitchen gadgets and cooking equipment. So like this kitchen would be pretty cool. This, no bueno though. My oven's got 4 burners and a warming zone, and it's still not enough cooking space for me. So 2 definitely wouldn't happen. You definitely need more than two cooking areas, or 2 cooking burners. Sorry. As I kind of go out through the series, I'll kind of add like little odds and ends here and there. Like, I mean, y'all saw in the time lapse, I added a bunch of stuff in these cabinets, but there's still a lot I'm missing. I do want this to kind of feel like our personal home that we actually live in. And I don't want it to feel, empty. I love the kitchen, the non-accented lighting. Like, I love the under cabinet lighting, the over-under glow above the cabinets. I guess above glow, whatever you want to call it. I don't like the color right now. I'm still working on that, so I got to play around with that a little bit more. My digital vibrance on my monitor and computer's super high, so it probably doesn't look as bright to you guys as it does to me. But it's a lot for me. We got a nice microwave, of course, coffee maker, espresso machine, toaster. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that is gonna do it for me. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support on this series. We're gonna continue the series on. We got a short coming out. You probably have already seen it. By the time you see this episode, the short will be out on the first flip we did. Not the best renovation photos because the wall got in the way of like the second or third photo, but that's okay. With the next one, we're not gonna do as much wall changing, but next episode, guys, we are gonna pick and start on our next full flip. But I love you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Make sure if you enjoy this content, you're subscribed, turn on those notifications so you never miss an update. If you would, a like rating would be like so much appreciated. Really help out the channel here. But yeah, we're just gonna keep doing what we love, playing some House Flipper, designing stuff. And yeah, we'll see y'all in the next one. Stark Skywolf, and I'm signing off.